Hi, and welcome to those of you who have, welcome to Chi Lifestyle. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I have three piles in front of us. This is going to be what can you expect? What energies are going to be surrounding you over the next 3 months or between now and the end of the year, basically? How will this year end? Um, what can you expect? Some of you, this might obviously filter over, into next year as well. It all depends. But we'll get some kind of advice for you and see what Spirit has to say. So we've got three piles in front of us. Pile number one has the pink little crystal, and then it's got a seashell. Pile number two has the red little crystal, and it's got this horse. And pile number three is the green little crystal, and it has got the angel wings. So again, three piles in front of you. Close your eyes, pause the video if you're needing more time. Open your eyes, and the pile that speaks to you first is the one that's got your advice or the information that you probably will need to that will help you over the next 3 months. So pause the video if you're needing more time. I'm going to start with pile number one. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number one, the pink stone and the seashell. So what you might find is that you might need to either be listening more over the next 3 months to your intuition, or listening more to the people, or listening more to the advice, or there could be things that are coming in. It could be news that you're going to be hearing over the next 3 months. Okay. Your current circumstances, you are trying very hard to make your wishes come true. You're trying to change. Maybe you've been experiencing a bit of bad luck and you're trying to change that. For some of you, there might even be some kind of court cases that you may be going through, or something to do with the courts as well, and you're trying to turn things into your favor. Spirits are saying that the best way to get through the current circumstances is to spend some time alone in a meditation and to listen. With the Adsum card there, it says that you're not listening. Okay, you're currently not listening. You're not focused. You wanting to manifest good things, but your mind is tripping. It's all over the place. It's not focused. You're not seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe there may be some things you have to surrender in order to get things going, especially if things feel like they're very suspended within your life. So there may be things you're needing to surrender, and it might just be people, places, money, whatever, in order to make things come true. And to get that answer, with the Adsum card in reverse, it means say Adsum and make sure you are listening. When it comes to meditation, just find some quiet time. It doesn't have to be sitting there umming for hours. It just might mean, keep to yourself, close the door, put some music on, close your eyes, and just sit and think. Sometimes we do this in the shower. Sometimes you can do it while washing dishes. Sometimes you can do it while you're in the garden. And just try to listen in, ask Spirit for advice. Say Adsum so you are in the present, listening to everything they have to say, and, things will change. Again, you may feel like maybe perhaps your world's upside down maybe right now. Maybe, as I said, you may have experienced quite a lot of bad luck or bad things happening in your life. And with Adsum here being in reverse, again, you feel like you've lost your purpose. You feel like you've lost contact maybe with certain people or certain places. And you may be quite emotional and quite stressed by right now. And Spirit is saying, no matter how disconnected you're feeling right now, you are being surrounded by spirits who are trying to help you. And again, it's forcing you to see your situation or the people around you from a different perspective. Maybe you've been a little bit stubborn in your actions. You've been a little bit stubborn in what you're wanting. You're wanting your wishes fulfilled, but you're not listening to what you need to do and how you need to do it, or who you need to let go of, or who you need to move from in order to make your wishes come true. Okay, your the current energies or the near future energies. The middle card is the parts unknown, which is quite important here, because what this is saying to you with your whole reading is Spirit is saying you've been on the same path for a very long time. There are two paths ahead of you. Okay, so this woman here sitting there, and she has got two paths. I cannot pick up my cards right now. Okay, there we go. As you can see, look, there's two pathways ahead, foraging ahead, okay? And Spirit is saying, if you are wanting to stay on your path now, you're going to experience the same stuff over and over and over again. You're not going to have a change in your luck. You're going to experience the same thing. What is that? I'm trying to think of the words. Madness is doing the same things over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Staying on the same path, staying in the same relationship, staying in the same job, and moaning and complaining. And Spirit is going, it's not for you. Why are you still staying on this path? Get out of the relationship, get away from the job, move to a different town, move to a different country, date other people. Stop being there, because Spirit is saying there are other paths available to you. But if you stubbornly staying in this, then you're going to be in pain, you're going to have bad luck, and everything in your life will just fall apart. When Spirit is trying to talk to you and you're ignoring them, and Spirit is saying, please listen. You cannot carry on this path. It's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. And if you carry on staying in it, I'm going to take it away from you, but in the worst way possible. So I'm going to throw something in there that will hurt you so badly that you're in so much pain that you're forced to move on. Okay? So please just listen. When Spirit is saying, Adsam, please listen. As I say, Spirit finds a way to take something away from you. And sometimes when you're not listening, the way that it comes in is sometimes worse. Okay? Trust me, understand what I'm saying to you, that it is sometimes worse if you don't listen. So please listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you. Look into the other paths, look into other relationships, look into other jobs, look into other places, people, whatever it is in your life, okay? The Master Artisan is surrounding and the Divine Physician. So both of these are saying that it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to perhaps put more time and effort into healing. Maybe it's also saying that you are a healer, but it's definitely step away from your current situation. Okay, it may be become more spiritual. Again, looking more into the spiritual path. There may be a lot of learning here. So with the Master Artisan, you might have to actually go out and study. So again, if you want a new job, then you need to go and learn about the new job. You need to go back to school maybe. You need to go and study something else. The Master Artisan's also there. So that's about becoming the master of your field so that you can teach other people. Okay? It's also really about learning. So on both those things, the Hierophant is the Divine Physician is also the Hierophant, which is very much about higher learning, higher spiritual knowledge. So learn more. Learn something different to what you're currently doing. So whatever your wishes are, Spirit is saying it's not going to happen if you stay on your current path. So either go and learn something new or look at some different paths or try and figure out something else out. You'll end the year with the Queen of Keys, which means this is you going to be waiting for something to come in, okay? It could be for a certain person, it could be for your job, it could be for waiting for something that's a lot more better than what you're currently having. I think if you're learning the lessons from whatever you've gone through, you will then have something coming in. These wishes will start to come in at the end of the year. But listen to Spirit, surrender, look at things from a different perspective. Don't be so stubborn. Don't stay on your current path and you will get there. Okay. I'm going to get some more energies here. So we have got the Aries card here. So it's either you'll be dealing with an Aries throughout the next 3 months, or the words here, action. It's fire energy. So it's a lot of passion, taking action, having the courage to take the action, going on some kind of adventure, being a leader, being independent and a pioneering spirit. We've also got House of Transformation. So it's time for you to change your heart, change your life. It's some kind of closure has to happen. Again, it's karma. This situation was pure karma, and this is also the karma card. So you may have had bad luck, bad relationships, karmic. You may be dating a current karmic, married to a karmic. They were literally there to hurt you, to teach you a lesson, okay? The minute you move on from that and trust that Spirit knows better, reflect on it, don't surrender as well to the divine, things will change. Surrendering to the divine is also saying, you know what, divine, I trust that whatever is not meant for me will never pass me by. I trust that if I get off this path, that you will put me on the right path, okay? I trust that you will light up the correct path for me, okay? But then you have to listen. You have to heal. You will get your closure. And this is basically the next 3 months, how important this is going to be for you, okay? You've got the card here, Mintaken, longing for home, belonging in the original light worker. So this might also be the fact that you could be a light worker, which means you are here to teach other people through your pain. Okay, so again, learn whatever lessons you've been taught. Sometimes it's, as I said, harsh relationships, abusive relationships. That's mentally abusive, physically abusive relationships. So this could be children, maybe you come from an abusive home or come from a home from alcoholic parents or parents who abused drugs or whatever it is. This is something that's going to teach you, okay? Being the original light worker might mean that, you're here to help other people. Once you've learned your lessons as to what life has taught you, you can now go and help heal other people through what you're going through, okay? This is about figuring out where you belong. Maybe you feel like you don't belong where you currently are. You have that feeling inside. You may be stubborn, you may not want to listen, but you know deep down inside that this is not where you belong. Okay, you've got your vitality, empowerment, and perseverance. So this is also funny enough. We always use dandelions. We always say blow on the dandelion to get your wish. So again, Spirit is saying that they're trying to help you make your wishes come true, but you need to listen. They are the ones who are in charge. We try to control things, and it works up to a certain point, but then we hit this deadness in our life. We hit deadness in our heart. We hit deadness within our world. We're not moving. Our money doesn't come in. Our jobs don't seem to be working. And Spirit is saying, because you need to surrender to the fact that they are in charge. They will make your dreams come true. But if you don't listen to God and you don't listen to Spirit, the Hierophant's also very much about being spiritual. The Buddha prepares, the Buddha prepares you for spirituality, for the higher learning. If you refuse to listen, your life becomes very difficult, and God can really make your life difficult, not because He wants to upset you, but because He wants you to listen, okay? He has a better pathway opening up for you, but you need to listen, okay? You may be quite exhausted, so this is also the rest card. It's a card of, again, you've got a bit of peace. Peace will be coming into your life. You've got, an antelope, buck, whatever, dear, again, it's about maybe read up more, learn more about your circumstances, learn more about spirituality, learn more about being a light worker, learn more about star seeds. I don't know, whatever it is, learn more about your skills, and that will help you move forward. Okay, rest is also again meditation. And then we've got the card here, new beginning. So when you surrender to Spirit, you trust that Spirit knows what's best. You let go of people, you let go of relationships, you let go of friends, you let go of family members, you let go of work, or just let go in general and surrender and say, Spirit, I now allow you to take over my life. This is what I wish, not who I wish. You cannot force someone to love you. It's against free will. God will not allow it. That will be black magic, and it never works out. You cannot force people, places, or anything into your life. You can wish it and then listen to Spirit for the steps you need to take in order to get it. Okay? When you surrender to Spirit and say, I trust you, here are my wishes, here's what I want, you tell me what to do, where to go, who to leave behind, whether it's divorce or legal action that has to be taken to move yourself forward, don't worry. Spirit has your back. Okay? So that is new beginnings. That is definitely coming for you. Okay, pile number 1. So that is basically the energies that are surrounding you. Okay, you may be going through a hard time right now, feeling like things are in suspension, feeling like things are not moving forward. Spirit is saying because you're on the wrong path. There are paths opening up for you, but you're not listening. So please open up. Stop holding on to things in your life that you need closure on. Okay, the cycle has ended. The cycle is over. You now need to start a new cycle with new people, new jobs, new town, new whatever, new homes, new family. New beginnings are opening up. Please try and listen to Spirit and trust that Spirit knows what's best for you in the long run. Okay, pile number 1, I hope that resonates with you, and I hope you enjoy the next 3 months. As I said, the Queen of Keys means, this new beginning will be your wishes coming in. You've been waiting a long time. Surrender. It's going to come in. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2. Okay. So, you chose the horse. So, that horse was quite galloping horses remind me of very much like the messenger cards. It reminds me very much about movement happening in your life, either moving to a new place, moving jobs, physically moving houses. It's about perseverance, and it's about charging ahead. Okay, so whatever these energies are, what it means to you, let's hope that it makes sense. Right, your current circumstances. Okay, so you have had circumstances fall apart. Okay, something in your life fell apart. The lookout card there is about a ship that's burning. This is the Tower card. It is saying that you had to be on the lookout because your life has basically changed. Okay, whatever it is that you may be holding on to, people, places, jobs, whatever, it's no longer there. Or you've maybe decisions were made, maybe there was some kind of judgment call or something like that, but you feel like your whole world's kind of maybe fallen apart. Okay, what Spirit is saying is, don't look at the circumstances in that way. Okay, there's a reason why these circumstances happened. There's a reason why this ending happened, or this relationship died, or a person, whatever's happened, it's happened for a reason. And with the Uriel and the Sphinx, Spirit is saying you needing to dig deep, you needing to look more, ask Archangel Uriel for help, but you needing to look more into the circumstances. Okay, there's always a reason behind everything. With the Queen of Forces, it's saying you have got all the energies you need within you to deal with this. Okay, whether it means you need to work through it day and night, because we've got a day and night. There's a lot of moons here, and there's a sun. Funny enough, we've got two cards with this moon, which means there's a lot of things that to be revealed. Moon brings things out, or reveals things at the right timing. So yes, there may be a lot of hidden energies around these circumstances, and maybe you don't understand why this has happened. Things will be brought to light, is what I'm getting here with the two suns on either side. It's whatever's happening, it's going to be brought to light. The Queen of Forces is very much as saying, you got maybe barren lands, because you got desert on one hand and then you got lush lands on the other, and it's saying that there's going to be a balancing. Okay, the situation will come to light, you'll get clarity on the situation, you will get a lot of truth, and this will all come to light. Okay, so maybe you've been judged wrong. Okay, maybe you've judged someone else wrong. Okay, and it's just saying, the lookout card is saying, look out, whatever is, things are collapsing and burning up. Okay, so that something better can happen. You've got the Ascent card, which you can't really see because it's not so good, so I'll bring it out. The Ascent card saying, you are climbing. Okay, you're ascending to a higher level, maybe spiritually. If you think about it, Uriel and the Sphinx is very much about the pyramids, or maybe there's things you're needing to learn about the pyramids. There's something, maybe some kind of knowledge that will be brought to light to you, okay, if you go within and if you reflect on this, instead of seeing it as my whole world's just fallen apart, I've lost my home, I've lost my business, I've lost my love, I've lost everyone, I've lost all my friends, everyone's died, for example. That's really not nice, but, it happens. Spirit is saying there's some kind of, if you dig deep, ask Uriel to help you, these secrets will be brought to light. But you are ascending, okay? This could be ascending to, this is you climbing up a mountain. And, what beauty does it look like? The view from above is always really beautiful. You'll be able to see things from a higher perspective, okay? So right now, that's probably what you're currently going through. In the near future, you've got a commitment coming in. So this could be a commitment, you signing contracts. This could be a contract of love. This could be a contract of business proposal. This is something that you have to commit to, okay? But it's something that's quite, you'll be happy to commit to. The cards on either side tell me that you just need to be careful, okay? You're needing to try and see, you need to just be careful about the people that are surrounding this commitment. Okay, so if it's a new job offer, before you sign the contract, just be aware. Because with the chess game on the one side, it's saying that someone could be playing a bit of a game with you, okay? And people are surrounding this situation is not necessarily have your best interest at heart. So you need to please just have a look at the surrounding people in the situation. So if it's a company, just make sure that you've read all the rules, you've read all the contracts that are in front of you. Okay, if it's a love commitment, just make sure you know more about this person. Take your time in the situation. Don't just jump into this and commit wholeheartedly. What Spirit is saying. The light of the world means you needing to go in to get extra knowledge. This has got someone that's knocking on the door, a very clever person, someone who's very wise, and they're trying to knock on the door to try and give you some kind of information. Okay, please make sure you are listening. And the best way for you to do that is to spend a little bit of time alone, and just see, that the opportunities that are coming to you now, just make sure that you're using your higher awareness during this time, okay? It's time for you to look at your powerful self. It's time for you to look at the powers that be, and just know that only you can really make this answer or make this commitment. But again, the chess game says that there's people out there that are playing a bit of a chess game with you. So please just be aware of this, okay? So just be aware of what's surrounding this commitment. Okay. With the architect, this is how your year will generally end. The architect means, which is quiet. This is actually brilliant. It's saying that Spirit is ending this year with you being the architect, which means you get to choose. You get all the tools. Again, we got, this is very much to do with the Sphinx and stuff like that. So you may be quite interested in looking into something like that. So you kind of get a new beginning to build your own life. Okay, so the architect's very much about, maybe you might get finances to build a new home, you might get a new job offer, and you can create your own business, maybe even if you maybe get some money or an investor. But this is something that you are getting a new beginning when it comes to your life. You're getting to start your world all over again in a certain way or form. And Spirit is saying, but you are the architect. So what do you want? How do you want to go about it? Who do you need with you? Who are the right people? What is the right place to live? What is the right foundations to do this on? Okay, so whatever is happening now, just be aware of the people. Go within, spend some time alone, and just make sure, okay, that the people around you are actually, wanting the best thing for you. Okay, Spirit is saying they've answered your prayers. So that's a good card to say your prayers are being answered. Just again, watch who's around you. You've got the card of discipline. So again, whatever you're wanting, you have to do the work. You can't, this is about making sure, as I said, do your research, okay? Take up books on the situation. There may be, like I said, something to do with the pyramids. So maybe, watching movies on like ancient Egypt or ancient civilizations could definitely help you. There's a lot to do here with science or maths, perhaps. Maybe it's got to do with physics or I just got Metatron. Okay, so maybe, something to do with Metatron is quite important. I've been given things like Rubik's Cubes and working with these sacred geometries, or working with these sacred information is what I'm getting. There's a lot of sacred information that's going to help you. So Google that and do a little bit more research, okay? It's definitely going to help you. We've also got your sensuality and confidence. So again, work on being more confident. Work on your bottom three chakras. Do a lot more meditation on your bottom three chakras, so that you've got the confidence to step forth into this, architect, this new beginning. We've got the card here, the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So again, Spirit has changed or brought something down within your world, and it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Spirit is doing it. It's a blessing, okay? It's a blessing in disguise. It may not feel like it, but they're trying to crack you open. They're saying once you cracked open, you'll reveal this stunning rose, and that is the pure bliss, the pure beauty that you actually are. You may have been dealing or constantly dealing with these chess games, people who pretended to be on your side but really and truly were going for something that they wanted. And so Spirit had to take these people away. And this is going to crack you open, and you are going to reveal something within your life. You are ascending to this higher spiritual person. You're becoming really intelligent, you're becoming very wise, and you're getting a lot of downloads, spiritual downloads. It's going to give you the information that you're needing in order to have your prayers being answered, in order for you to ascend to this higher level, to this area where you are then going to become this architect, and Spirit's going to give you your answered prayer, and He's going to give you all the bricks, all the cement, all that you're needing to now build this new foundation, this new home, this new world that you're wanting, this new career, whatever it is you're wanting to do. We have got your house of relationships. So again, look at the relationships surrounding you. Look at your goals. How do your relationship affect your goals? Look at your perks. Look at your soul group. Again, your family. Are they really there for you? Are they really wanting the best for you? Or do they try to persuade you to do things in order to betterment them? They want, you fighting with someone and they try to poison that person because they don't want you to be friends with them. Just have a look at your soul group, okay? Your audience, the people who listen to you, the people who are around you. Look at the common purpose you have with certain people, and a birds of a feather. And remember, birds of a feather flock together. If you are negative, if you are toxic, if you are hate, if you have hate in your heart, if you have sadness in your heart, the people around you will probably feed off of that, okay? Look for the people who are uplifting. Look for the people who want you to do better. Look for the people who encourage you rather than drain you, because they don't want you to lift higher, because then that makes them feel bad. No one wants someone else to do good when they're feeling bad. Only people who are doing good for themselves encourage other people to do good because they know what it feels like. The people who are too scared to do their own stuff never ever take advice from anyone who has failed. People who have failed are failures for that exact reason. People who are rich, listen to those people. How did you become rich? People who are famous, how did those people become famous? I can promise you they did not wake up, be born into fame, and boom, off they went. Every single person, even the ones who were born within a famous family, ask them, they'll tell you they had to fail and fail and fail, but they never gave up. The people who are failing, the people who never have money, the people who are always poor, the people who are always depressed, the people who are always alone, the people who can never get a relationship to going, people who can never, they've always got failed marriages, failed relationships. They never want other people to have good relationships and to have healthy mindsets and to be wealthy and to be the boss, because they've never felt that way. So be careful, okay? You've got to have the sun card. Sun's all about illumination. Again, look, we've got a lot of suns here. So things are going to be illuminated for you. Watch your own ego, okay? Listen to your heart. Listen to your will. Success is there, okay? Become individual and illumination. Things are going to be illuminated for you, pile number 2. Things are going to come to light, okay? The truth will come to light. What's been hidden will come to light. There's going to be success for you, okay? Things are going to be illuminated, but be individual. Stop following the crowd. Don't be a sheep, okay? Go within, dig within, go and look for the truth, okay? Hope this makes sense for you, and I'm going to now go on to pile number 3. Welcome. I'm starting with a question. Welcome. Okay, so those who chose pile number 3, so you might have a lot of angelic presence if you've chosen the angel wings over the next couple of months until now to the end of the year. You may be asking, how come? Okay, so your current situation, right? So we are now currently in either spring or autumn, so that's quite cool. So it's either a very big time for harvest for you, so you're preparing for the harvest, or it's time for new beginnings. Okay, so little hatchlings, little seedlings. So this is where you are thinking about what you're wanting and starting to plant the seeds. Okay, or preparing for what you want, in order to plant the seeds, okay? You might start to get an inkling of little seedlings start to come out. So you might start to see things that you've been manifesting, maybe perhaps over the autumn period, start to pop up now, okay? If you're in the autumn period, then it's just saying, you may just start to see your ships coming in. So maybe during springtime, you were perhaps maybe, planting the seeds, and you're starting to see a bit of growth coming in. So setting your course means, your ships are all packed, ready to go, and now Spirit is saying, okay, but where do you want to go now? Okay, you're setting your course, you're getting on your boat, you now need to set sail. The problem that you're having, though, guys, is that you are caught in the ruins, and that is very much the devil energy. So what that's saying is that you're being really caught up in negativity. So it could be negative people that may be, standing in your way because they don't want to see you grow, they don't want to see you expand, and so they keep throwing these negative thoughts in your head. They keep standing in between you and what you want. It could just be negative energies that are around you, and this could be negative thought patterns, anger, oppression, obsession. If you're doing something too much, it becomes an obsession. Okay, even if you're trying to manifest and you're so hyper focused on the manifestation that you're not living, that becomes devil energy. Okay, being caught in the ruins, being caught in by the devil does not mean you're being possessed by the devil in any which way. It's saying what I feel the devil energies represent, which is bad moods, bad depression, obsessing over things, addictions, and addictions can be anything. You can be addicted to manifesting, addicted to praying, addicted to doing things that stop you from living. Okay, your boat will be stuck if you are stuck in the ruins. Okay, your boat won't be moving if you're stuck in the ruins because it's negative thoughts or having fears that stop the boat from moving. Okay, and it's because of some kind of loss. Okay, something in your life has put you in this. So it could have been a breakup that happened. It could have been you lost money. It could have been you lost your job. You lost a friend. You lost through to a death. Whatever it is, this loss, person, place, situation, it's what's keeping you in this devil energy. Okay, and that is what's stopping your ship from moving. You're setting the course. Spirit is saying your boat's ready, off we go, but you stopping it because you're so hyper focused still on not being able to see your way out of this cage. And as you can see, I mean, these people are locked away. They're locked behind bars. They're imprisoned. Okay, and that's what it's saying. You're imprisoning yourself by obsessing over stupid things or stupid people or things that, may not seem stupid to you, but it's still obsessing, and it's not healthy is what I'm trying to say. This is the treasure card. So yes, I mean, you might have had your house broken into you and everything, your whole belongings stolen. But Spirit is saying there's a little treasure chest behind you, and you don't see it because you're so focused on the things that have been taken away from you. You forget that there's a small bit of treasure that still exists. This could be your friends, this could be your family, this could be your loved ones, maybe you still got a little bit of money left in the bank. Spirit is saying, try not to focus on that. It was taken away for a reason that's beyond our control, but there's a little treasure behind you that's probably worth a lot more than what you think about. Okay, so you're leaving because of what you're wanting. You're ignoring the treasures. So it could be, again, spending more time with your family, people that you're not appreciating because you're so obsessed over something else. Okay, so just putting it out there. And like I said, your ship's ready to sail. It's just waiting for you to hop on board and give it directions. Coming up in the near future, you've got Archangel Michael. So you're going to get the strength. Okay. Again, you chose the angel wings. So look at these magnificent wings. This is the strength card. And Archangel Michael's about to, look at all the love that's coming out of his chest. And it's exuding the most beautiful angelic wings, which is about to come around you. It's saying that Spirit is holding you close. Spirit is helping you through this. Spirit's about to lift you up. Archangel Michael's about to lift you up. They're about to give you the strength to get through this. Okay, there's no need for you to worry about it. This little boy is asking for help, and he's just about to pick him up. So this is you having the strength to deal with this. And funny enough, you've got two cards on either side, but I'm going to go to this one first because it's about the same things. The willow tree. This is all about saying, the willow tree has massive roots, that goes into the ground. It's absorbing the roots that keeps you grounded, being grounded, and bringing that beautiful crystalline grid from the earth, from Gaia, Mother Nature, through the body and exuding this light again. This light is going outwards, as you can see, beautiful light, same kind of energies as there. And this is about you shining the light into the world, standing strong, no matter what is, you might have treacherous rains, you might have gusts of wind, snow, hail, floods. This willow tree does not matter what happens, it's still going to shine its light into the world. It's still going to stand strong, and it's going to show how powerful it actually is, okay? So no matter what's taken away from you, don't focus on the loss. Don't obsess over who or what or how. Focus upon your strength and focus upon shining your light out. Strengthen yourself so you can help strengthen other people. Strengthen yourself so that you can be the light and show other people. This is how I did it. People all want to see people who got out of, who dealt with the losses and who managed to climb out. This is what you are going to have to focus on, being so strong and having that strength to push your way through these dark times. Get on that ship, and there's also, look, there's a rainbow, okay? Get on the ship, head towards the rainbow, head towards the light. I'm seeing lots of rainbow colors. So work on all your chakras, clear your chakras from root all the way to the top, to the crown, okay? And so that you can have these beautiful, bright, shining colors, and you can shine it out to the rest of the people. Help other people get through their darkness. Help other people get through their losses. And the only way you're going to do that is by being the willow tree. Listening to Archangel Michael, cutting the cords. Archangel Michael can cut the cords to this devil energy. Tell him, Archangel Michael, I pray for you to come in right now, cut the cords of any people, places, or any energies that are hanging on to me and take them through to the light, okay? It's not about hate. It's not about even the devil. You shouldn't even worry about the devil. Hate is in itself the devil. So all you need to do is send it to the light. Allow the light to transmute it and get rid of it, okay? So by doing that, you then heal, and when you heal, you then go and help other people heal and show them, this is how I got through it, okay? You've got the other card here, it's called diversity. So what it's saying is that you might need to diversify yourself right now into something a little bit more than what you're doing right now, okay? Maybe it's time for you to look, and perhaps going to a different direction. There may be 3 people also involved with the 3 of Scrolls. Could also be 3 people that are involved that could maybe perhaps help you, okay? They could maybe perhaps take you to this new place. It could be friends, it could be lovers. These are 3 people that want to help take you into a new area, okay? So that's just basically what this is saying. But diversify yourself means also look beyond your current situation, okay? Look into other areas, look into other, maybe perhaps people. It's just finding other things in your life, just to consider other people's point of views maybe, or like I said, maybe you need to learn new subjects, try different friends, for example. It just, maybe don't scatter your energies too hard, or too wide. But it's also a card of saying that, you're in a period of expansion as well. So again, as you find the strength, the inner strength to get through this loss, you will obviously then expand, and maybe you might expand further than what you think as well. So, you might diversify, for example. Just say, for example, you want to help people, and so you might get yourself a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel, or, a Facebook or Instagram page to help other people, for example. What Spirit is saying is that you might actually help people further than what you think. So you might end up, expanding worldwide, perhaps getting your voice out there. You might actually travel, for example, with your ship here. You might literally start traveling to a different country. All it is saying is that find the strength to get through this, show your lights to the world, and just look further than your natural surroundings, for example, or your normal path. Okay. Then you have got the will, wisdom, and mind. Okay, so this is saying that by the end of the year, you might, for example, something might to do with the Isle of Man might come up, okay, because we have got the Isle of Man badge. But again, we've got 3 legs, okay, so it's something to do with 3 people. It's quite interesting that could be involved in this. But this is about having the fire, the passion to go forth. The water is the emotions, to control the emotions, to have, allowing things to flow. Water flows, there's also water here as well, allowing things to flow. And as you can see, it's not rushing, it's flowing water, okay? The crown, it's about your crown chakra. What did I say? It's from going from the roots to the crown, being and getting all the knowledge, having the will to get through this, using your mind to get through this, having the wisdom to help yourself and to help other people get through this. Okay, so this is how your year is going to end. It's about you really crowning yourself, having the glory, having this beautiful light within you, expanding. Again, lots of beautiful colors. So much beautiful colors. You really are a magnetic person. Okay, your losses were only given to you so that spirit could ask you to help other people. Because look here, look at all these beautiful colors coming through. Again, you've got root chakra colors, red, passion. Okay, you've got the heart chakra, so healing, healing the heart. You've got a lot of blues, that's about talking, and it's about expanding, and it's about having a lot of spiritual downloads and spiritual knowledge. Okay, could be dealing with angels, working with the angels. Definitely a lot here. Okay, we've got your card, your Cancer, again, water energy. So your emotions, maybe balancing your emotions is what's going to help you. Okay, you may be needing to deal with emotions when it comes to your home life. Okay, the word I need. Maybe what do you need when it comes to your home? What do you need when it comes to your family? Nurturing. Your responsiveness. Be very careful. Don't use the devil energy in responding to people. If you shout at people or talk to people in a nasty way, or your tone is spiteful, remember that's the devil energy. When you talk to people in a irritated voice, irritated tone, devil energy. Okay, so watch how you respond to people. Safety and protection, hunger and longing. Okay, we've got the card of focus. So focus is what spirit is saying. Focus on your strength. Ooh, Mercury retrograde has really got hold of my tongue. Focus on your strength. Focus on, again, being the better person, being the bigger person. Focus on releasing this. This is also very much shadow work. You may be dealing with a lot of shadow work, asking yourself all these questions. Why am I angry? Why am I jealous? Why am I nasty to people? Why do I have that forked tongue? Why am I so aggressive with people? Okay, devil energy is also about working with the shadows. Don't fight the shadows, work with it. How do I go back to my past and work through this energy? Grace, how's that? All is well. Okay, you've got the peace stuff here, so you're going to have peace coming in. It's really about bringing peace to your life, bringing peace to your world. And the Grace card saying all is good, nothing for you to fear. You've also got the card winter, so it's a time to reflect, it's a time to release this negativity, release this past, release this pain, and transition, change yourself. You're about to go through, as I said, maybe it's a dark night of the soul. Google that. I think I've got a video on it somewhere very far away. Priestess, doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is about you becoming really empowered within your priestess energies. Okay, you are being called to step up and lead. Okay, so spirit is saying, again, wings. Look here. This is the high priestess. This is Isis. Isis also had the most magnificent wings. This is about flying high, flying above your losses, flying above your negativities, flying above the people who are trying to bring you down, showing them that nothing will bring you down. You are going to fly up. You are going to get your wings and fly. And then we've got North Node, and it's got here integration of new experiences. What did I say with the diversity? So new experiences, meeting new people, okay, points to where growth is needed. So maybe look at your North Node, in your Google your North Node, and find out where do I need to have more growth, okay? The future You cultivate by reaching out. What did I say? You're cultivating, harvesting, planting seeds. So your future, it's getting out there. It's reaching out to other people, diversifying yourself. Maybe not sticking to the same amount of people or sticking to your same town. Maybe you need to reach out to further places, meet different people, experience different experiences, different food, different cultures, for example, different countries, okay? Maybe you need to go north of wherever you are, whatever it is, okay? I think it's quite a positive way to end the year. There's a lot of good things coming in, but you have to do a little bit of work before you get there. Your ships are waiting, okay? Again, don't forget that. That is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll chat to you soon.